Hello, lovely subscribers, and welcome back to another video. It has been a busy 6 weeks since my last video, but believe me, we have not stopped. Living abroad and building a dream home in Jamaica is a journey, and today I'm bringing you behind the scenes of all the incredible progress that we've made on our home building journey. We've been working nonstop, and you'll see from these clips how much has been done. The last time we spoke, we were still very much in the foundation phase, but as you can see, it's coming right up and starting to take form. So some of the things that we have done so far is casting of the columns, and that is so important because we all know it's the literal backbone of this entire structure. And we have also been laying blocks. So much so that we finished the blocks that we had in our last video. We had about 950 left, and all of those blocks have been laid out. Now, as you can see here in the back, this area that's lined out, that's going to be where the tractor man is coming this weekend to dig out the water tank, as well as dig out these two rooms. This area that you're seeing back here where the blocks have not been laid will be where the tractor man is digging out for the basement. And this basement is a new addition. We did not plan this, but our contractor informed us that putting a basement would be ideal here because the land and the property does slope. So this would be a great area for an addition of a basement. It would be 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a kitchen, and a dining room. And this would be the first area that we actually finish complete with having the decking done of that basement, which is so exciting to me because as I've learned, the foundation is basically completed of the basement. So he told us it'll take really no time for them to finish the basement because of the way that the land slopes and the foundation already being done. So I am so excited. Now, we all know that building means buying, lots and lots of buying of material. It's like every time a new list comes, I'm like, you need more stuff? Yes, they need more stuff because building a house, taking it out of foundation, bringing the house right up, it requires material, right? So we've made many frequent trips to Pro for our materials. You wouldn't believe the sheer volume of cement that we've gone through. Many bags of Carib Plus cement. But to me, each one is a testament of the effort going into these walls, right? So let's get on to the pricing of this material. All of these prices are within the last month. And what we do since we're abroad, we use Pro because they are closest to the property. And we send them a text on WhatsApp with what the contractor says we need. They send us back a text with the quote, and then we send, the relevant party the money to buy it. And doing it that way means that we know exactly how much this material is going to be so that there are no discrepancies. So let's get into the pricing. Okay, so the cement, and we only use Carib Plus, is $1,230. And let me just say that all of these prices that I mentioned are before tax, okay? So $1,230 for the cement, 1 bag of cement. The nail concrete for 1 pound, 2.5 inches is $231. A cutting disc is $140. A water boot is $3,022. PVC water pipe, which comes as a 20 feet long pipe, is $2,039. The steel that we bought, 1 ton, 1/2 inch, is $99,910. Nail wire is $105. We got some 8-inch blocks from Pro because we needed 150 for the water tank. That was $279. Typically, we get our blocks from coast to coast, but because we needed it in a short amount of time, we decided to go to Pro. That was $279 per block. And then for the 1,006-inch blocks, it was $148,000 for the blocks themselves, plus a $12,000 delivery fee for coast-to-coast delivery. Now, one thing that's important to note with coast to coast, you don't get the blocks the same day that you order them. You buy the blocks first, and then within 3 to 5 business days, they schedule you and then they deliver the blocks. So that is in total $160,000 for the blocks. Ply form red edge is $3,450, and then the lumber 2x6x16 is $2,118. Now, one thing that I have done to make this process a lot more organized for myself is by creating a spreadsheet. And on that spreadsheet, I have a budget summary and I have the financial status where I have the projected amount, the amount that I have sent for this project, as well as the total needed based on the discussion that I had with my contractor. And it basically tells me how on target we are with those numbers. And so every time I input a number for like financials, if I've sent money or I bought material, it will deduct that from the main financial status tab. So on my spreadsheet, I have a list of expenses and I have different categories. I have one for labor. So like for the columns, I have the labor of that and the amount. I have the tractor cost, how much that will be. I have each week the labor amount, the transportation cost, all of that broken down. And then I also have the list of expenses for material. So every time I get the quote from Pro, I just plug in how much I spent on this, how much for that. So for example, for 10 PVC pipe, I spent $142 US. For 6 plyboard, I spent $149 US. For the nails, I spent $3.80. And I convert these prices into US dollars because it's easier for me to understand and work with. And then I also have my financials tab, which is every time I send money or my husband sends money for this project, I put the date, who it was sent to, and the amount that was sent. And then it all subtotals at the end of the sheet so I can know exactly how much I spent. So if you ask me, how much did you send on June 16th? I can tell you down to the penny how much was sent and where it was sent to. So if you are interested in this spreadsheet and would like me to do a video on it, maybe it could be helpful for you, comment down below and I will do a video on it. But this is everything that has been done since we last talked. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey. I can't wait to keep going. And if you enjoyed this update, please give the video a big thumbs up. And people, don't cuss me about the video quality. I know it's not awesome, but, you know, it's what I have. So subscribe to the channel for more progress. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And let me know in the comments below what part of the build that you would like to know more about, or if you have any questions about building in Jamaica. Until next time, stay blessed and keep building your dreams.